FEMA zombie UFO. Get this. Just listen to this title. Zombie UFO crash disaster full-scale exercise. Did you catch that? Did you catch the title of that? FEMA zombie UFO crash disaster full-scale exercise. Now, if you Google that.
Okay, once again, 30th of January 2014, and once again we're being sprayed by powdered metals. Geoengineering to the hilt, entire sky completely covered with powdered metals. That's what we get here in Tucson. As far as the eye can see, I've been watching this morning, and one plain streak after another. No natural clouds that I could see whatsoever. That's it. Real News Tucson reporter Chris Haskell. Now at 800 millimeters. That is a telephone wire in frame.
UFO, get this, just listen to this title. Zombie UFO crash disaster full-scale exercise. Did you catch that? Did you catch the title of that? FEMA zombie UFO crash disaster full-scale exercise.
Still lower than I thought. Manual focus over this.
I don't know. I don't think anybody can explain this one. I can't even explain it.
I can't do manual focus on there.
See, it's drifting to the left. Wait a minute. Now it's drifting up into, it's going in the middle of the, It's going into the middle of the camera by itself. Whoa! It looks like it's got all kinds of parts to it.
I know. I wish I could get those.
Looks like there's about 3 of them attached. It's like they're ready to explode any time now.
So this just shows up as a circle in this dumb camera.
It's moving toward us a little bit.
I'll try to get my other camera that doesn't manual.
Why isn't it moving somewhere? I'm getting tired of this. It's moving toward me now. It's drifting toward us now. I have to move the camera up. Or something. It's coming closer to us. You look, there's 2 of them. Why? Look, when you look at your eyes, look like there's 2. Like it's like one on each side. Look, there's. It's hard to tell. I got it zoomed in at about, let's see, 20, it's about 210. I think it's about 210 times zoomed. I'm not gonna have much tape left in a minute either again. It sucks. Wish I had another camera I could put it in and rewind it. Rewind the other tape one.
Wow, my camera's so dumb, you wouldn't be able to.
Put my tape, give me a fresh tape out of one of yours so I don't have.
Not the same.
There they are.
Empty. God damn it. I don't have the card in here. Why is it taking pictures?
That happens a lot when these UFOs. I'm not going to be able to get it. We're just something really good, probably. There it goes again. It's moving up again toward me. Getting bright again. Whoa. That is weird. I can't keep this up very long, I don't think. It's taking too long. It's coming toward me. I'm not going to be able to keep on that damn tripod for much longer. There it is. See that? Oh, that is weird. It's coming toward us, but I don't know how I can keep it in there.
What's it doing?
It's getting closer to us.
I don't see it.
I know. God, that is weird. Look at that. Well, it's going toward us, but it's not barely moving. Here comes a plane. I don't know. Who cares about that, though? Yeah, it's coming toward us, so I'm not moving the camera, and it's moving up. I have to move the camera. Hopefully I'll keep. There it goes again. I'm going to have too much damn tape with this thing. Yeah, I know there was something going by it all the time. Something coming and going from it or something. Oh man, I can't tell you what it looks like exactly. I'm afraid I see it disappears again, but I still got it on my camera. It's going against the wind too. The wind's blowing away from us and this thing's coming toward us.
Well, it doesn't look like it's coming toward us to me.
It's coming up toward us a little bit.
I mean, up higher though.
It's either going higher or going toward us.
There you go.
I can barely see him in my camera right now. Let's hope it leaves pretty soon because I want to try to put another piece of tape in there.
Here's that tape.
I'm running out of tape again because I didn't get a chance to rewind any tapes. Let's prepare for this thing. It's like, it's a plasma object, I don't know. See, I'm not touching the camera and it's drifting up. I don't know if it's going farther away or... We're just getting higher or what it's doing. Yeah, tape's running out again. Just gonna wait for my tape to run out. Then it's gonna do something really. I'm gonna lose it. If I take this thing off, put another tape in there, I lost it for sure that way. Wow, you can see little dots underneath it, like little energy objects or something. Ah, damn, the tape's gonna run out in a couple of minutes. Wow, that is some weird stuff right there. I gotta move the camera again. I'm still watching it, but when my tape goes out, that'll be it. I won't be able to see it no more.
The headline, FEMA Zombie UFO. Get this. Just listen to this title. Zombie UFO Crash Disaster Full-Scale Exercise. Did you catch that? Did you catch the title of that?
There it goes.
My name is David Laurie Vanderbeek. I'm the next governor of the state of Nevada in 2014. I'm going to give you the facts. As I promised, my commitment to myself, to God, to my family when I became a political candidate or involved in politics was that I would always tell the truth as far as I had it, as far as I know, and let the consequences fall. And that's what my oath to you is that I will always tell you the truth as far as I know it. And then let you make draw your own conclusions. Now, this story should blow your mind. This should be viral. And if this doesn't go viral, if this doesn't make it on the Drudge Report as a headline, then there's something wrong with the Drudge Report. If this doesn't make major headlines in the mainstream news, there's something wrong with the mainstream news. If it doesn't make it into the alternative news, there's something wrong with the alternative news. So I don't see it, you know, it's March 3rd and it's 6:34 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2013. And I'm just looking on the headlines because it's not here, and it should be here. It should be here. I'm just looking at Drudge. Okay. Now, this morning, a comment was placed on one of my videos by a commenter, which I can identify for you. I did a video about a natural disaster, the potential for a natural disaster, that Obama would use some kind of future natural disaster. And so I want to see if I can find the original comment for you. Should have done this before, but oh well. So this is a commenter who says, his name is Genesis667. He said, have you seen these things below? Very strange. It's it says there's a FEMA drill in Moscow, Idaho, Saturday, April 27, 2013, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And this was real. So I took the headline, FEMA zombie UFO. Get this. Just listen to this title. Zombie UFO crash disaster full-scale exercise. Did you catch that? Did you catch the title of that? FEMA zombie UFO crash disaster full-scale exercise. Now, if you Google that right now, it still goes to the original. If you Google that right now, in the top Google result, number one, is the link to the original FEMA.gov official government website event. It's still there in the Google results. It's still cached. And if you click on it, it goes, now it says, sorry, that information is only available to coalition members. But see, this was this morning, okay? It was there, it was up this morning. Now, if you go to my website, my top blog post is viral. Zombie UFO crash disaster full-scale exercise, Nevada Governor 2014, David Lloyd Vanderbeek. If you go to the website, NevadaGovernor2014.com, I have posted the screenshots of the original event listing at FEMA.gov. And you can match up the URLs. Like I said, go to Google, search the title, Zombie UFO Crash Disaster Full-Scale Exercise. You'll see that the title is there preserved in Google, linking directly to FEMA.gov. But when you click on it now, it says, sorry, that information is only available to coalition members. Now, I'm going to tell you what it actually said when it was up, because you can go and you can save these screenshots. Okay, I want you to. I took 2 screenshots, one of the higher, scrolled up at the top of the page, and one scrolled down further down the page. So let me just share with you what it said. This is an event, and it says, Zombie UFO crash disaster full-scale exercise. I highlighted. Quote, there are 2 scenarios, mass casualty and a rope rescue. All Latah County, L-A-T-A-H, this is the Idaho County, Latah County, first responders and nearby counties will be participating. CERT will be assisting in the EOC and other duties as deemed necessary. Name, Zombie UFO Crash Disaster Full-Scale Exercise. And then I gave you the description. Date, Saturday, April 27, 2013. So it's coming right up, right? April puts it in the realm of what the financial people like Max Kaiser and Gerald Celente are saying, that there's going to be a financial collapse by April, sometime in the first half of this year. So it's right on time to have a mass event in the first part of this year, a false flag event, an alien false flag. Reminders, no reminder set. Number of participants, they list 100. Address, City of Moscow, Moscow, Idaho, zip code 83843. Now, the contact information, and I contacted this person and did not receive a response. I'm going to share you what my contact was with her, but you can email her yourself. Her contact name is Sandy Rollins. Her email is srollins, SROLLINS at latah.id.us. Now, what did I write to her? I said, hello, Miss Rollins. I am the leading candidate for governor of Nevada in 2014. You are the contact for this page on FEMA.gov. And I referenced the website page. Because this drill is supported by federal funds paid by the taxes of the U.S. people, including the citizens of Nevada, you are required to provide the public with precise information about your activities in this drill. I expect you to respond within the week with an email with detailed information regarding the 2 scenarios mentioned. I also expect the email and phone number of your immediate supervisor. Whether or not you cooperate, I will be reporting your response or lack thereof to the nation on my television show and YouTube channel. Thank you, David Laurie Vanderbeek. And then I gave my information. Now, every one of you should email Sandy and fill up her box and let her know what you think of this, because to me, the fact that they would do this, that they would put it up on the website, I'll talk more about it, but the fact that they put it up and then they pull it down without explaining to me what's going on, that's bull. Okay? That's the wrong answer. And now, let's just talk about the implications of it for a moment. Okay. Why is it important? Now, you could say that it was a joke, but they're not saying it was a joke, and I don't believe it was a joke. Why is it important that there was a drill for this at FEMA.gov and that there's an official drill for this? Because, let me read to you, because it raises serious questions about what our government believes about the fundamentals of our human reality. Do the leaders of our nation really believe in UFOs and zombies? If so, what is their proof? They must have proof in order to spend money on drills. If they have proof, they must provide it to the general public who's paying for those drills. What is the threat? How imminent is it? So let's take it serious for a moment. The first thing is you say, okay, so what's your proof and what's your concern and why is this a threat and what's going on with that? Now for the mundane truth. More mundane. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty as human beings. Okay, I'm not saying there are no UFOs in the great expanse of the universe, okay? But, and so, yeah, as the saying goes, if there was no life out there in the grand expanse of the cosmos, it would be a terrible waste of space, right? Personally, I do not believe that UFOs are preparing to invade the United States of America. I don't believe in zombies, and I don't think anybody else does in the federal government. It is quite likely. Let's go use Occam's razor, which means what's the most simple explanation? Okay, is it easier to believe that some galactic empire is coming to invade Earth and create zombies here? Or is it more likely that our government has simply created a biochemical weapon that can induce zombie-like behaviors in humans and therefore assist in the mass murder event to promote global depopulation without taking the blame? So the government wants to induce a depopulation event, these global governments do, without being blamed for it. Well, isn't that a nice cover story? Or the UFOs, the little green men came and brought it and put a virus in humans because, well, in fact, Dr. Stephen Schulzman, assistant professor of psychiatry at Harvard Medical School, has made public statements stating how a contagion event could result in a zombie apocalypse. If you just search that, if you just search Dr. Stephen Schulzman, and you go to my website, NevadaGovernor2014.com, and you just click in the article, it'll give you the links. It gives you the information right there. And you can learn that there are professors that really believe in this, that there could be a zombie event, but not because of some whacked out theory, but because of a virus that could become a contagion that spreads from person to person, creating the zombie-like effect. You think of I Am Legend, you know, these types of propaganda, the whole zombie genre of movies isn't about some mystical zombie thing. What it really is the elite have figured out how to make people mass murder zombies of each other, and they want you to accept it beforehand as though it's some kind of natural event rather than man-made. So it's because of government elitist propaganda in the media in Hollywood that millions of people will accept it as a zombie event from aliens rather than a chemical attack by other humans. The UFO piece of the propaganda is to induce the public to accept the depopulation event as a culling of the human herd by a higher intelligence life form that has been watching Earth. These alleged UFO aliens will be executing judgment as they see fit because they feel that we are destroying Earth and therefore many of us need to die in order to rebalance nature. This is the emerging Earth worship religion combined with the new UFO alien ufology religion. Both are promoted by the elite who have taken over our government and feed this propaganda to us through popular cultural movies and video games. Of course, these are silly stories, but through the use of technology, media, science, and even holograms, it will be possible for world governments to convince large sectors of the general public that these events are real. My position is and always has been that these events are human conspiracies. The fact that the federal government is actually noting these events on official websites such as FEMA.gov and generating events for drills in response to these events is an indication that they are ready to move. These events will cause global chaos, to which the only solution proposed by the elite government will be, of course, global government. In the bigger picture, these events will be used to justify the final surrender of our national sovereignty as the dictators of the earth, including Obama, claim that we must form a global government to combat the alien invasion. Yes, it is insane. But the elite of this earth are insane. One reason, now surrendering our national sovereignty will conveniently include paying global taxes and forming a global army. One reason they believe this will work is because they want to convince religious people that these UFOs are the long-awaited messianic return of the Messiah event. I can agree with the elite on one thing. This FEMA event of theirs is certainly a sign of the times. But I think Jesus was wise when he said, you know, they're going to say that the Messiah's here, the Messiah's there, the Messiah's in the wilderness. Believe it not. So you need to look at this information. I mean, this is way over the top. And I think, you know, my explanation of, my interpretation of these events is superior to anything that I've read, because let's say you don't take my explanation or my interpretation of the events. Okay, you tell me, and I'd be delighted to hear what is your explanation? Why is this government setting up a drill for a zombie UFO crash disaster full-scale exercise? Okay, your government, your FEMA government, the government you pay taxes to, is having drills for zombie UFO crash disaster full-scale exercise. And instead of coming out and saying that it was a joke or it was a mistake, no, they come out and say, sorry, that information is only available to coalition members. See, it wasn't a hoax. They're really holding the drill. And there was also earlier FEMA zombie alert. Do you remember that? That was, there were ads that FEMA has been putting out. Preparedness 101 zombie apocalypse. You can look that up. And they make jokes about it. They make jokes about the zombie apocalypse. It's not a joke. They're really preparing a virus for the zombie apocalypse. You can go and look at all the pictures from our government talking about a zombie apocalypse. Well, just remember, they're the ones who are going to be putting out the virus. It's not going to be aliens. It's not going to be little green men from another planet. It's going to be our elite that control our government, that control FEMA, that control our military, that are going to plant the viruses in you. Not some men from some other planet. That's ridiculous. But the most simple example, the most plausible theory. Now remember, you're using Occam's razor, right? What's the most likely scenario? That Oh, and think of the movie Prometheus. There's another one where the elite humanoids come from another planet to plant a bioweapon here to eliminate the population. Remember, to create, you must first destroy. That's the line in the movie. It's in all of the movies. It's in all the movies. But use the simple logic that you have. The most simple explanation is the most likely explanation. And the most likely explanation is that the elite in the government think that you're morons. They want you to buy into all this stupid stuff. It's just stupid. And I remember a verse. It's a scripture. It says, "And the rebellious will be pierced with much sorrow, for their iniquities shall be spoken upon the rooftops, and their secret acts shall be revealed." And that's what this is going to be like, is that as we the people take back our government, we are going to preach the secret acts and the iniquities of the elite from the rooftops, from the internet tops, across all nations. And no one's going to be able to stop us.